Ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely love my Nintendo Switch. It's brought me some of my best memories I've ever had in gaming, and I really do cherish it, but if we're being honest, it's time for something new. I just look at it and I get bored. I've played everything I want to play, and I'm ready for the Switch 2, or Super Nintendo Switch, or Switch Pro, or whatever the hell it's called. And with that, I'm ready for the next generation of games. And lucky for you guys, I have 5 Switch 2 games today that you need to take a look at. These are the best 5 of all time. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, I'm just going to pre-warn you guys, this video is probably going to become a nightmare, a monstrosity. It's going to be very haggard and janky, and just bear with me. I don't really know how to use AI that good, but today I have created 5 trailers for you for Switch 2 games that I think could exist, that should exist, and they probably get worse as we go, but this is a lot of fun in my opinion. It's a really cool look into what's possible. I don't know what else to say. This is probably a horrible idea. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my Switch. But it really is time for something new. Before we get started, if you could, hit a like and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And come hang out with me on stream sometime right here on YouTube. I'd really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first game we have today is like an RPG inspired Zelda game. Probably more along the lines of like a Dragon Quest game or something. Like a JRPG, if you will. So I have tried to do the best I can to make some little videos. They're pretty janky, but the main villain of this game that I've created is Link himself. So Link would fight basically an evil version of himself. And I think that's a really cool way they could take this. I think it was an Ocarina of Time where he fought like Metal Link, I think, or Shadow Link. I can't really remember, it's been so long, but Hyrule would be kind of the Hyrule you know, but just a couple minor changes. But I think it would just be such a cool concept to have a Zelda like JRPG. And we could finally wrap up something we've always wanted, is Link and Zelda can finally get married. They can finally just become the couple that they want. The end of Tears of the Kingdom kind of made me angry. Link went through this entire amazing adventure and finally caught Zelda at the end, and she was like, alright, cool bro, thanks. I was like, damn, I feel bad for my boy Link, but yeah, they finally get married in this one. The animations and pictures aren't doing it any justice, but a JRPG Zelda is something I would like to see on the Switch too. Do you see how awful this video is about to be? Don't worry, it's gonna get a lot worse from here on out. So the next game I would like to see is a realistic Mario game, like kind of like Mario Odyssey, but with like 4K graphics. And I don't mean like 4K in the sense of 4K, but 4K where it's like that almost like photorealism look. In this Mario game, he would go all around the world, the desert, space, the beach, everything like that. I think it would be really cool for him to do like a world tour. Obviously, he would fight Bowser in this game, but I would like Bowser to become more menacing like he was in Super Mario 3D World and Bowser Fury. Like that Bowser in Bowser's Fury was pretty badass. And in this one, Bowser would turn Luigi into another little Bowser. Wouldn't that be cool? Hell yeah, that would be cool. Eventually, Mario would get Luigi back and everything would be good, but simple premise, Mario goes all around the world, Bowser is cool, he kidnaps Luigi, turns him into a Bowser, Mario saves the day, and this is the Mario game we get on the Switch too. What's it gonna be called? Who the hell knows? You guys can let me know. I warned you. It's gonna continue to get worse as we go. So the next game I have is a Pokemon game set in the future, like a cyberpunk future, if you will. It's no secret, in the future AI and robots will become more like aware of themselves and more integrated into our life. What's to say there wouldn't be Pokemon cyborgs in the future? And I think that would be awesome. Like there would be real Pokemon, and alongside those Pokemon there would be Pokemon cyborgs. Like I said, I'm not really good at using this AI stuff, but one thing I am proud of is how cool these trainers look. They look pretty badass. And we've seen Pokemon games go to the past, be set in like modern Pokemon times, but dude, the future? That would be such a cool setting for Pokemon. So the very simple way to explain this is just Pokemon Cyberpunk. It makes sense to me. Like I said, I'm not good at any of this, but I do think this one would actually be a really cool concept. So a franchise we have not seen in a long time is Kid Icarus. And I think it would be amazing to get a new Kid Icarus game, but not only that, get an isometric Kid Icarus game, or even something maybe in the style of like Octopath Traveler or Live Alive or Sea of Stars. In this one, Kid Icarus would go to towns, cities, dungeons, just all around the world and fight bad guys. I don't know. This one isn't such a fleshed out idea, and I'm not saying my other ones were, but this one is just something I want. An isometric Kid Icarus game. I think most people don't even know who the hell Kid Icarus is except from being a Smash player, and I can't fault them for that. It's not like Nintendo supports this character, but there's just so much they could do with it, and I do think we're going to see a new generation of Kid Icarus soon, and just an isometric game just seems like it would work so freaking well. So yeah, guys, you're looking into the future of a Kid Icarus game right now. You are in the future. I know, I'm a freaking visionary. I think Nintendo is calling me right now to ask me for my input and to get some ideas from me. But hold on, Nintendo, I am not done massacring your IPs yet. I have one more for you. So I recently became a Kirby fan, and I think it would be cool to get a Kirby game in like this weird storybook style is the best way I can explain it. Like, this is kind of like a mixture between like that book Where the Wild Things Are and maybe like Okami style. I can't really portray it good in the pictures here, but it would be like super mature. So Kirby would take on these things that look kind of like childish and cartoonish, but there would be blood and mayhem and just a dark story. So like on the surface, it would look very kid friendly and just very chill, but the story would unravel and it would get really dark and morbid super fast, and the characters around you would die and you would be able to kill them. And I just think it would be so cool to take something like so sweet, but the gameplay in this story to be super dark and evil, if you will. And yeah, this is 100% a factual reason why Nintendo will never ever do any business with me. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a top 5 Switch 2 games that you need to check out. I know, how am I so good at using AI? But in all reality, I've probably committed a war crime here. And I should probably keep a lookout from my blinds to see if Nintendo is outside checking for me, so I find a new place to go into hiding, so Shigeru Miyamoto doesn't come find me himself. You guys can let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. If you guys could, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Once I get some more followers over on both of those platforms, I will start posting daily gaming news, so I'd appreciate a follow. But you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.